Morning, children. So, we will continue with the chapter Landscape of the Soul. So, meaning of the tale. Such stories is about Wu Daozi are very common in China's classical education. It was such stories that great master made abstract concepts. So, this is tales of Wu Daozi is very famous there. Okay, about yin and yang, about the paintings. Okay. Your emperor had loved the painting of Wu Daozi from what he saw. He could only see the body of the painting, whereas the painter tried to show him the soul, the inner life, the meaning of the painting. Similarly, Quentin Misty signifies illusionist likeness in European painting. The same holds good for the story about the frightening likeness of a dragon to a real one, which prevented a Chinese painter from drawing its eye and felt that the dragon would see him and attack him. So, about Wu Daozi's painting, believed in the life of painting itself. That's why the Chinese painter prevented drawing the dragon of the eye. So, if they drew the eye of the dragon would come and attack. Basis of Chinese painting. Chinese painting are based on philosophy of Taoism. Tao means path or way, the way into mystery of universe. The emperor may rule over territories, but the artist alone knows the way within. Life has no meaning unless we undertake the inner spiritual journey. When Wu Daozi said, "Let me show you the way," he meant the way to the inner meaning of art of mystery of the universe. This is the spirit of Chinese painting. They do not reproduce an actual view, but they use a real landscape to say something more. A Chinese painter therefore wants the viewers to take plural viewpoints to enter into his painting and travel in it. He wants our active participation, not only physically but also mental. His landscape is not a copy of a real landscape. It is a representation of inner reality in a spiritual conceptual space. So as I told you, Wu Daozi had entered in his last painting and had disappeared. Okay, when he painted a landscape for the emperor, he opened a cave in the painting, and he entered in the cave, and the cave was shut. Okay, and in front of the emperor he was lost. So this painting is known as Dao, means path or way. It is not what it seems in the painting. It is much more inner. It has a life in itself. It has a universe in itself in the painting. Okay. So let's move on to what is Taoism. According to Taoism, this universe is composed of two complementary poles. The yin means feminine pose and yang means masculine, means female and male. The interaction of these two energies makes the universe. Yin and yang. Okay, this is called Taoism. What is Taoism? The interaction of these two energies makes the universe. The meeting point, called the middle void, also holds great significance, though it is often overlooked. This can be compared with the yogic practice of pranayama. Breathe in, retain; breathe out, retain part is the middle void. Where meditation occurs, this void is essential. Nothing can happen without it. So like breathing is important for us. Without breathing, okay, we cannot survive. Okay, likewise, without the yin and the yang, there is no energy. Okay, if the yin and the yang meets, that is called a middle void. Then there is a energy that is mixed in the universe. Okay, in Taoism, a landscape is called sanshui. Sanshui means shan means mountain, shui means water. However, it does not represent a real landscape. So as I told you, real landscape does not return. It has an inner meaning. Okay, it is the Taoist view of universe. To understand Chinese painting, one must understand Taoism. So whenever you see a Chinese painting, you have to understand Taoism. What is Taoism? Yin and yang, feminine and masculine, and the middle is called middle void, where the yin and the yang meets, and there is a two energy creates the universe. And also a landscape is known as shan shui in Taoism language or Chinese language. Okay, shan means mountain, shui means water. One must understand. So the mountain and the water in the Chinese painting are representative of Shanshui. So whenever you see mountain and the water in the Chinese painting, or whenever you Chinese painting, you understand that is Shanshui. Shan means mountain, Shui means water. And the unpainted space represents the middle point, so which is not painted in the painting is called middle void, where the interaction between yin and yang takes place. Yin means feminine, yang means male, masculine, takes place. The man is the medium of communication between two contemporary poles of universe. You can see his presence in the Chinese painting. So this is what Taoism means, okay, and this is what differentiates from European painting, okay. So this much is the story. You can go through the word meanings, and you can do the question answers, okay children. You do this one, long question answers. I hope you have purchased the book, and you can do this one. You can do this short type of question answers, okay, short and long.